Hello and welcome to Hot Topics Wednesdays. First of all, I want to thank everybody who supported our book, The Golden Climate in Distance Learning. We hit #1 bestseller in distance learning category. So it's so exciting and so humbling at the same time. But today I have a very exciting topic to talk about, and it is adaptive learning management systems. When I was at USDLA conference, which I highly recommend to everybody go and visit next year, I was honored to see a presentation by an incredible professor, Dr. Nish Sonwalkar, who developed an adaptive learning management system. And instead of talking about it, I'm gonna let Dr. Sonwalkar speak for himself. So enjoy this presentation and imagine having a learning management system of the future in your class today.
As you know, in the last few years, there have been upsurge of smartphones. And this phenomena has been so big that it just exploded, with the iPhone changing the game primarily by creating a user interface which was phenomenal. So with the development of now several clones, I should say, of iPhone, with Android system as well as other systems like Windows Phone and some of the Java-based phones, what we see is that there is upsurge of not only smartphones, but there is also upsurge of apps which are being used by both the Apple App Store as well as Android app market. And there are millions of those coming up, and they are being used every day on cell phones, smartphones, as well as on iPads and also Android tablets. So what we want to look at here is that adaptive mobile learning is the paradigm shift from how we used to learn on the desktop and laptop, where now we are able to learn on the smartphones as well as iPad kind of tablet systems by connecting a learning system which will aggregate some of these apps in a way that they will allow you to learn through various educational modalities. So the adaptive learning system that we developed for the laptop, or what we have discussed in terms of personalized learning systems on desktop, now are being put on the mobile tablets and iPads devices. But this translation is not one-on-one, because now we have an opportunity to create a model where all these wonderful educational apps can do certain tasks, and those educational tasks then can be created by an aggregated system where each app has certain functionality. Almost like if you have a syllabus, discussion board, chat room, all of those become separate apps which are connected through one educational pipeline, and educational content is then delivered in the context of adaptive learning objects. And these could be smaller objects rather than long-winded online courses. So now with these smart apps, those are geared towards education. Now we can create on one end the educational learning objects being presented with all the lesson structure that is inherent to a course, but in terms of highly interactive apps which are presenting, let's say, app for lesson 1, app for lesson 2, app for lesson 3, and then at the end of each app there is also an assessment app which is connected to it. And finally we also have all the apps to do assessment, grading, reporting, and all of that put together. So adaptive mobile learning now is presenting an unprecedented opportunity where all the creativity which is put into these apps can be aggregated together in a very flexible and adaptive way, and also personalized way, so that you can define your own pathway through this learning trajectories of apps.
I hope you enjoyed this video. And what I would like for you to do now is, in the comments below, please write down some features that you would like to see in the learning management system of the future. And if you like this post, please click like and share it with your network. And if you're not on my list, come on over to www.wiredatheart.com. Let's connect on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, and have a wonderful day. Conquer that distance.